Alright, so we're back with another stream. It's actually Let's Talk. So there we go. Let's Talk. The game Summerfest is still going on Twitch. Once again, another game reveal. Well, not reveal, but gameplay reveal. Not even gameplay reveal. It's just more gameplay of a game that we've already seen before, of a couple trailers and everything. A few months ago of E3 before. It's Avengers War Table happening. So, today is going to be Avengers War Table. Then we got another one of Cyberpunk Citywire coming up. What was it? Tomorrow. No, the next day after. That's on the 26th. Today's 24th. It's basically the E3 season technically, but it's that game rolling out season. They're showing everything off. We've seen the new consoles. We're seeing all the next gen tech and everything. We're seeing all the stuff that is going to be for next gen and all that. So it's just going to keep going. We're going to keep seeing stuff happen again and again and again and again. So about 7.5 minutes out. What I kind of wanted to do was just go over. So okay, we know that Avengers is going to be some like what was it called? It's going to be like a Destiny and the Division and Ghost Recon. It's that the microtransaction. I am trying to remember the technical name for it. It's escaping my brain really badly. A game as a service. There we go. Jeez, the game as a service. Type of freaking genre that's been going on. Microtransactions, the active RNG drops, and all that stuff. There's a very big possibility that's what this Avengers game is going to be. There's a very big possibility that's not what anybody's looking for. So we're gonna see just what we're gonna see what this actually translates out to be, and what the vision for the game was versus what we're getting in the product and everything. Once again, if you go and check out the YouTube channel, I made a video about DLC, and I made a point in the video about how developers, they have a vision for the game. Whether or not they reach that in the final product is a very, it's a long road, and a very big difference between what they can actually accomplish and everything, between the vision and everything. So, once again, the Avengers countdown to War Table is okay. The countdown is on. We see the Avengers logo. Oh my! It's feeling very official right now. Wow, my camera's actually looking good now. I'm not getting baked with red. But what I would like to see from this would be not so much free roam. I don't think this game would care too well to free roam, because then it would turn into that active RNG. You gotta go around, beat up a bunch of bad guys. They they poop out the loot, and then you gotta go pick it up and apply it to your armor sets and all that stuff. That just turns into a grind, like an extra grind that is just getting really boring nowadays. What I would really like to see happen is start out in home base, which I think this is kind of what they're going for, because they've kind of been alluding to it, that they want to go more this way. But it comes down to who in the hell publishes this game. This game. Oh god, I still need to work on this setup a little bit, because this freaking keyboard is way back here. Avengers. It's Square Enix or something like that, right? That's doing it. Avengers. Assemble? No. What the fuck is this called? Marvel's Avengers. There we go. Jeez. Totally forgot. There's so much fucking Marvel's products out there. Hard to keep track of everything. You got Spider-Man and this and that stuff. So it's yeah, okay. So it's Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics. So that's the thing. I mean, we just seen Final Fantasy VII Remake come out, and that was actually pretty damn good. We've seen, especially from Crystal Dynamics and Eidos and everything, we've seen like Tomb Raider and all that. Those were really good adventure games and everything. So I don't know why they would make Marvel's Avengers into a game as a service, but that's what they've been kind of showing. So let's see how close this wiki is to what we end up seeing today. So the wiki's saying narrative-based action adventure game developed by Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, published by Square Enix, based on the comics, yeah. Playable characters is like everybody from the Avengers, Synopsis. I'm looking for gameplay. Epic third-person action combines the original cinematic story with single-player and co-op gameplay. The game can be played offline as a single-player experience or online with up to 4 player. Okay, so it might not be a game as a service. That's what everybody's kind of like the leaks and rumors. If you believe everything that you read on the internet, it's all saying that it's going to be a game as a service. There's a good chance that it might not be that. If this little piece right here in Wiki, let's go full screen with this. If this little piece in Wikipedia is any indication, then it's going to be basically a single player game with co-op added in. So it makes cool. So it's single player with co-op added in, basically in the realm of kind of a Borderlands. Although Borderlands didn't do too well, but that's because it's Borderlands and people just kind of get sick of it. What time we got left? 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. So yeah, what I'm hoping is we see something that's more along the lines of kind of like what Doom Eternal was, even, to where it is you have a central hub, and then you go and select the mission on the world map or whatever, New York City map. And then, you have like disturbance happened over here, and then you fly down with the jet or whatever, kind of like X-Men style. Fly down, do the thing, have the story moment happen, fly back to main HQ. They talk amongst each other and everything. You can go around the main HQ, which is like basically the airship, I guess it would be Tony Stark's airship, or maybe Stark's headquarters in New York. And you can talk to the characters as they're all sitting around and everything. Select your own character, go out, do the mission, all that stuff. So that's what I'm hoping it is. And it's not just like a free roam, wait for DLC to drop type of situation. Because if it's that, I think this game is just gonna sink. But I don't know. It could be really cool. We will see. All right, we got any? Oh, we got some official music going in the background. Slight little bit of official music. I should probably unmute that. There we go. Now you can hear the official music playing, because it's so official. Let me also double check and make sure that audio is running right. I hope this doesn't blast in the microphone. It shouldn't. If it does, my apologies. So many apologies. Hold on. Might hear an echo. Maybe might hear an echo. No. Okay. I think we're good. We're definitely good. Cool. It works. It just works. Like that. Oh! Less than a minute. All right. Let's check it out. Let's see what the next Marvel experience is going to be. Wow, we have both Spider-Man Miles Morales on PS5, and then this is basically pretty much going to be a PS5 game also. So, Marvel's got two big titles on their hands. By two very different developers too. Come to think of it. It should be fun. Maybe, hopefully, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what the gameplay entails. What secrets and mysteries will behold? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Avengers assemble. Ooh, shiny. We get a minute game trailer and that's it, and then the stream's gonna end. What? Marvel.
When I was young, I found an orphaned wolf cub in the forest behind our farm.
Yeah, we've definitely seen this before.
I felt if I could instill rules, the proper boundaries, I could harness the raw power of that beast.
Oh, damn.
A few months later, while hunting, the adolescent cub turned on me. We're fixing the
Metaphorically
damage
speaking.
the Avengers did all those years ago. Inhumans are sick. Unlimited power, that's dangerous. It's lethal.
Or a gremlin.
Are lucky to be alive. Come on, Kamala. Let AIM help you.
I'll take my chances.
The fucking Brainiac? What?
What if the Avengers were set up? I think you should see for yourself. Couldn't Mr. Stark help us with this?
That's Bruce,
Hi,
isn't it?
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Kamala?
This better be good.
Already.
He totally locked Cap in the reactor room and then he tried to jack the Chimera.
Son of a...
Have you all completely lost your senses?
That's definitely
Where
Thor.
were you while the world went to hell?
This is our fault. All of ours. You really think the world is better without us? Yes. See, it's always been your problem. Running from who you are, what you are. I am warning you.
This is exactly what Tarleton wants!
I mean, it looks really good.
You struggle against the unstoppable tide of
Just that, just a slight bit.
Avengers. Power cannot be controlled. It has to be destroyed.
You got some movie moments in there.
I will rid the earth of superpowers.
It's definitely a different take from the movie stuff. Oh, that is totally Brainiac.
It's just got a whole lot weirder.
Yeah, you put a mask on your face. Like, why? Those weird looking glasses.
What's up, Marvel fans? My name's Casey Lynch, and I'm editorial director at Crystal Dynamics. Marvel's Avengers War
I know that
Table
name.
is your
I know where I
direct
know that name
source
from.
for all things Marvel's Avengers. We've got a great show lined up with new trailers, new details on one of our main villains, MODOK, and advanced idea
it's MODOK.
mechanics. And
I'm over
we'll
here
take a
thinking
first
Brainiac.
look at
What the fuck
co-op
is wrong?
and war
It's
zones.
MODOK, right? Marvel vs.
If you've
Capcom had
ever
MODOK
thought,
in it.
What is this game? Or how does it work?
Yeah,
then
Brainiac
this
is
is the
fucking
show
other
for you.
dude there. He's like, I'm Brainiac.
Let's get into it,
Yeah.
starting with a story trailer.
Fucking
In the
MODOK,
aftermath of
wow.
A-Day, everything changed.
You know,
You so-called heroes transformed
I always
San
forget about
Francisco
MODOK because I don't
into an
really care for him as a
infectious
villain.
gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleash disease, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Yes.
I can promise you this. I
Oh no,
will
this is not
use
going to be the
this second
cutscenes, is
chance
it?
To make you safe. AIM will find a cure for the inhuman disease.
As a founding member of tech giant Advanced Idea Mechanics, or AIM, George Tarleton dreamt of a world made better through science.
So he's basically
But even as AIM
Osborn.
promises a cure to end the inhuman infection, and the revolutionary Adaptoid Project offers a world protected by science, Tarleton, a victim of A-Day himself, uses AIM's technological might and the public's fear of Inhumans to convince the world that the superpowered are uncontrollable and cannot be trusted.
So this is
His
basically
deranged
X-Men.
obsession drives him to become MODOK,
This
a
is-
mental organism designed only for killing. When choosing a villain, we knew we needed someone who had the muscle and mental capacity to become an Avengers-level threat. We also wanted a new face for modern Avengers fans.
Okay.
Big face.
Well,
But comic fans know MODOK is anything but new.
Yeah,
His
exactly.
origin in Marvel lore dates back more than 50 years to October of 1967 in Tales of Suspense.
it's Brainiac.
Now, with Aim's
Brainiac is
drive to
DC.
manipulate
Holy
public
sh!
fear
Isn't he?
and his ability to control machines with
Yeah,
his mind,
Brainiac was fucking
Tarleton and
Injustice.
AIM
That's
are the
where I was
most
getting it.
sophisticated threat the
Wow.
Avengers have ever faced.
I failed my Marvel
But
test
a
right
teenage
there.
fangirl named Kamala Khan doesn't trust AIM. In fact, she's convinced that AIM is experimenting on her fellow Inhumans under the guise of finding a cure. And she believes George Tarleton was behind the plot to discredit the Avengers. And she has proof.
Proof. Okay.
As you pick up the trail of the long-disbanded Avengers, you'll advance the story of the single-player campaign, unlocking more and more hero-specific missions.
There's the map.
We know you've been asking for new gameplay that's not from A-Day. We hear you. So here's a playthrough of part of a new Thor hero mission called Once an Avenger.
There's a map I was talking about. And then you go zooming over. Get dropped off. It's Brainiac.
We're here live at the AIM experience in Manhattan, witnessing the return of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking the city. Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Come on. Come
Is
on.
it any coincidence that this attack comes on the very day that AIM is supposed to unveil their promising new Adaptoid program?
Yep, there it is.
Oh,
Did they just censor a swear word? This is Marvel. Oh my god. You saved me.
You should know, I'm not in the best of moods.
I was on vacation, you shitheads.
Wait, is that Thor?
holy crap.
It's Thor.
Where the hell did you come from?
I was serving the commoners when it started raining bolts of metal from the skies.
It's unbelievably good to see you.
Oh jeez.
Don't you think?
It doesn't matter. He's here now.
Quit jacking up again.
So the false god returns. Why? You did what
Tell
you
me there's a
were
lock
supposed
on.
to do, Thor. You gave up your power. You should have stayed forgotten.
Never when mortals are in peril. Where do you hide, Doctor? Can you not face me?
Look around. I'm everywhere.
What are these things? They're drilling into the deck.
Something Carlton cooked up to crash the Chimera. Fun, aren't they?
This looks alright.
Oh, hello. Just like old times.
AIM dropships inbound.
I see them.
Focus on those mechs. Kamala, you okay?
Yeah? No.
On my way. Hulk, you got this?
They went very comic book Thor in this, and it's like I liked what was his name, Chris Hemsworth or whatever. I kind of like the MCU or whatever fucking Thor, where he's like joking around and shit. I kind of like that a lot more. This is just like, I am Thor. I am coming here to kick all these robots' asses. Haha, I can fly. Like just so fucking dry as a
Hold it
character
up with wind.
like that.
Tear the ship apart.
There's like no stuns. Okay, recently I was just playing Bloodborne and there was like a stun on the enemies, so like when you smacked them, you felt like you're doing something. This is just kind of like you're just smacking buttons and beating everything up. Could use a little more blunt force to the impact of it. Okay, you can fly. Why are you trying to... Okay, you can channel the thunder through the Hama. That's cool. It's like I don't mind the camera angle. Although I can already. Okay, co-op.
Good night, folks. Thor, update on those mechs. We're losing power fast.
They're sturdy. I'll give them.
That's Tarleton's endgame.
That was the fucking Splinter Cell sound effect right there.
Not on my watch. The Chimera can't
like it.
go down. Not again. got my hands full, kid. I'm on them.
Like the best thing about the Marvel movies was the characters.
Security subsystems just came back
The,
online.
the characters had a lot of personality to them.
Already working on it.
And they were doing little, they were doing a little chit chat, like Final Fantasy VII remake is like a great example of how I would love to hear the chit chat between them just somewhat cracking jokes, but at the same time taking everything serious. It's the exact same robot as he just beat up.
I can handle the large one myself.
You don't have to. That's the whole point.
Oh, as he gets flung like a fucking booger. So the large one looks exactly like the small ones.
Guys, the Chimera can't take much more of this. They did a lot of damage down in the engine room.
Tarleton, do not do this.
You've given me no choice.
The flying mechanics look pretty solid.
You'll find this shield familiar, Stark.
How original. You gonna steal my haircut next?
I wonder if they did model it somewhat off from the Anthem flight mechanics, like the updated flight mechanics, because the updated flight mechanics actually are really good.
Kamala, Tony, we're trying to restart the engines, but there's not enough power. We're out of time, people. Brace for impact.
Hey, God of Thunder.
Stay behind me.
Now, bring it.
Why does Tony Stark sound like Deadpool?
Keep going. It's working.
Pull up!
Somebody died underneath that rubble that fell off that tower. Okay.
Once an Avenger is a great example of a hero mission. A single-player campaign experience focusing on a
I mean, it's
specific
all right.
playable character.
I've got nothing against the gameplay. It's
Hero
the
missions give us a chance to
characters
tell
are.
more of each hero's story.
But
and
everybody
showcase the
knows
variety and depth
the
of our hero
Avengers being
designs.
of character-wise.
Let's take a quick look at how Thor plays. With the game's combat systems, players can string together combos of heavy and light
Which is
attacks,
cool,
or
yes.
hold for signature attacks. Combat versatility is
Well,
one of
there's
Thor's
the HUD.
strengths.
Why didn't you have
From
the HUD
making
on
use
to
of
begin
Mjolnir
with?
to pin enemies from a distance,
Because it's making
or
the fucking
bringing the
frame
sky
rate
down on
drop.
his foes. In addition to core combat moves, the God of Thunder has a wide variety of skills to unlock that give him access to classic moves. This is one of our favorites, manual targeting. We largely drew our influence from writer Jason Aaron's run on the Mighty Thor comic. Manual targeting allows you to quickly mark your enemies for bullseyes with Mjolnir.
Okay.
And one by one, you can mark them and knock them down as Mjolnir comes back.
All right,
to you.
all right. That's
Follow
actually
that
really
up with
cool.
a powerful ground pound,
Yeah.
and you've got a mighty combo.
Nice.
Manual targeting is a great ranged attack, but if up close and personal is more your style,
Combo
go with the
combat
hammer
is always a
spin
great thing.
or Mjolnir Cyclone.
And you can lock on also. So they were trying to do some cinematic shit, and it just made it look
Heroes
weird.
have 3 special heroic
Okay.
moves: Assault,
Oh
ultimate,
yeah. Okay.
and
They went
support.
full on Anthem with Iron Man. It looks
When
like.
designing our heroics,
That's
we
cool.
started with the signature moves from the comics and movies that we've always wanted to play. The Assault Heroic charges the fastest, and in some cases, you can store multiple charges to
What?
use strategically as a part of your combos. You can perform these after charging your heroic meters with normal attacks. For instance,
World War
Natasha's
Hulk.
Assault Heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize. You can see Nat using it right here. Each hero also has a unique support heroic that's designed to enhance co-op and team play. For example, Thor's support, Warrior's Fury, lets him channel the power of the gods to supercharge his Odin force and grants a period of invulnerability for nearby team members. You can see this in action when Iron Man
Can
gets
you-
the buff.
Can
as
you
he
pop them
flies
up into
through
the air,
Thor's
smack,
support.
smack, smack? The other person comes in, smack, 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 smack.
Ultimates take longer to
And then
charge,
fucking,
but they're
you know,
definitely worth the wait.
Devil
They
May
have
Cry
more
style
screen clearing
combos,
power,
but like
and some
co-op
even have
style.
residual effects, like Thor's Bifrost
If you could do
ultimate.
that, holy shit.
Thor's ultimate heroic channels the power of the 9 realms, and his Bifrost taps into Muspelheim to bypass unbreakable shields, allowing Thor to use the power of the Bifrost
Right.
bridge to do maximum damage.
Okay.
We know everyone plays differently, so we have melee, ranged, aerial, and ground combat skills to tailor your hero to your playstyle.
But
As
don't
your
limit the
heroes earn
characters.
experience, they gain access to new skills. Skill points allow you
voice
to
is very
unlock new
loud.
moves, combos, and even new versions of attacks. As you build up your heroes, you begin to see how unlocking and mastering the separate core skills offers a ton of depth and variety on its own for every hero. And that's before gear, perks, artifacts, and any kind of later game progression. So why is all of this important? Because it means your Thor will play differently than my Thor, and my Hulk will play different than yours.
It looks good.
Another way to customize your heroes is with gear. We've previously talked about the different rarities and how perks will give you powerful modifiers for even more customization.
This
Some
is
perks
where
apply special damage
it usually
like
gets to be a
plasma
pain in
or
the
gamma,
ass.
or cause status effects like shrink, which will shrink enemies and reduce damage and defense. You can see Iron Man using gamma gear in this shot, and eagle-eyed fans probably noticed his laser sweep was green instead of red. Nope, that wasn't a bug. When you have gamma gear equipped, it grants a bonus damage modifier and changes the emissive color of your attack. And voila, green lasers. We know that if you look good, you'll play good. The Crystal team has really enjoyed creating all new outfits for these heroes and drawing from Marvel's 80-year history to bring so many classic outfits to the game. Each hero has dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras and story arcs.
Nice. Nice.
You can earn them over the course of the story campaign by completing missions.
I can't believe
and
the first thing I
deciphering
did on
patterns.
this live stream was called Marduk Brainiac.
There's Iron Man
That's
suit
fucking awesome.
from the 2014 Original Sin storyline. Or Donald Blake, which is a nod to an alias of Thor's who first appeared in 1962's Journey into Mystery issue 83. Or Tony's Stark Tech outfit that was inspired by the Bleeding Edge armor that first appeared in Invincible Iron Man number 25 in 2010. While there are a ton of outfits you'll earn
Can we
just by
have the
playing,
backstory
some
of
will
all
require
these
completing
outfits and
iconic
everything?
mission chains to earn each hero's iconic outfit. And some outfits will only be available in our online marketplace. You can even customize your attitude and let out your inner Hulk with the right emote. I don't think that's canon. Those are just some of the ways you'll be able to build and
Microtransactions.
spec out your heroes. Okay, I think it's time for another trailer. This one gives us a first look at how all that customization is especially fun when you play together.
All right, let's see
This
some
is
fancy
Co-op
shit.
and Warzones.
Warzones. Wait, we already have a game called Warzone. A game mode called Warzone. From another game. That's Battle Royale.
On the Air Force!
These adaptoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these Inhumans. Georgie Boy is gearing up for war.
This is literally
Global
fucking
power
X-Men.
Under our control. No more heroes.
The entire world is in terrible danger. Time is here.
I could pull some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
I'm picking up something in the atmosphere, a derivative of Terrigen.
I'm here. Who needs their ass kicked?
Very air breathes dark magic.
Black and gold Iron Man. Looks awesome.
Kamala, smash!
So far, Black Widow and Iron Man look like the funnest ones. No Captain America anywhere
Jarvis
in
is
here.
unencrypting the schematics, and we'll get our tech heads on new gear ASAP.
Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Heroes.
Got a feeling this is going to turn into a grind fest. A bit of a grind fest.
If I don't stop them, it's just one more thing to regret on my deathbed.
Times like this, when all things hold us, that's when we got to stand strong.
Nick Fury is still a black guy. It's definitely not fucking movie Nick Fury. Nick Fury? Fury.
Time for heroes.
Hey, where's Captain? Where's what's the name? Captain Marvel? Yeah, see, like,
So far, we've talked about the story, hero missions, and customization.
why does Tony...
Now, let's talk about war zones.
Tony should not be making snarky comments like he's Deadpool. I should almost be Thor.
War zones are missions which
What
you
the
can
fuck?
play with up to a total of 4 players.
I don't know how
or
much I'm
solo
feeling the
with an
actual
AI companion
character.
team made up of your unlocked and leveled heroes.
The character
Whether
redesign on
playing hero
that.
missions or war zones, you always make forward progress with your heroes. On your helicarrier, you'll use the war table to launch missions with a variety of objectives and challenges.
What'd I say?
As you saw in the co-op trailer, each mission is grounded in
Yep.
story. So whether you're in the campaign or war zones, you're always
So
working
you're going all
together
around
to
the
stop
world, not
AIM
just New
and
York.
rebuild the
Okay.
resistance. You get missions from Jarvis,
Different
Maria
environments.
Hill,
That'll be
Hank Pym,
fun.
and more characters from Marvel history.
Get the
Once you
jet
pick your
ready.
mission, you'll board the Quinjet, where you can matchmake, switch heroes, choose your loadout, and of course, pick the right look and attitude for the job.
So the Quinjet is the
As
lobby,
you
not
start playing
the...
missions across the globe, you'll
not the
realize
helicarrier?
AIM has entrenched themselves in cities and remote locations alike, all in the name of research.
Research,
Warzones range
really.
from wide open spaces designed for exploration and team traversal.
Thor might
to
actually be really
dense
fun, too.
interiors with a variety of objective-based challenges.
If you can
boss
play him like
fights,
Don't
and
Make Cry
rewards.
style combat, he might
Here's
be
a
actually a
mission
lot
we
of
saw in the
fun.
co-op trailer called To Tame a Titan, where we can see some team play. There's this cool shot of Iron Man, but you may have missed Kamala and Hulk performing a team finisher on that poor guy back there. When you max out some larger enemies' stun meter, 2 heroes can come together to perform.
So
a
it's like
team
literally
finisher,
all the
which
enemies
gives
going to
you
be
a chance
exact
to take you
same
down
thing
much
throughout
faster.
the whole, like...
Teamwork makes
This is
the
like
dream
3
work.
areas with the exact same
Living
enemy
hero
types.
life is all about growth, getting stronger and better equipped to play smarter, and there are plenty of upgrades to help you do just
And
that.
then it's just grabbing
As
a
you
whole bunch of
progress through
loot.
the campaign, you'll also be rebuilding and upgrading the Chimera, your helicarrier, which is your own flying base. The Resistance
That's
is a
pretty
group who
cool.
have
It
banded
starts off
together
all
in the 5
trash and
years since
everything, and then you can
A-Day.
actually build it up to where it works.
Some
and
are
shit.
inhuman
That's
and have
nice.
powers. Some are former SHIELD agents who refuse to pledge allegiance
Shield.
to AIM, and
Nice.
some just want to help.
What is this place?
We call it the anthill. Not my idea.
You'll join their cause in the field by working directly with factions like the Inhuman Alliance and SHIELD agents Dum Dum Dugan, Nick Fury, and more.
Huh.
Earning faction reputation will give you access to new challenges,
Oh, Destiny all over again. Yay.
new vendors, and more powerful items.
That doesn't look
There will
anything like
always be
Destiny.
new threats
Not
on
at
the
all.
horizon, so you want to ensure your Avengers are ready for anything. We've talked about a lot today, but that's kind of the point. This is a really big, ambitious game.
Ambitious.
Marvel's Avengers isn't just a global, high-stakes race to rebuild the Avengers, to save the Inhumans, and uncover the truth about AIM's plans. That's just the beginning.
There's so much more DLC to
This is a
come
brand new original
afterwards.
Avengers single-player story.
$20
that
a
you
piece.
can enjoy on your own, made the Crystal Dynamics way. But it's also an experience you can play with your friends that will grow as we add new heroes, new regions, and new story. All
New
at no
heroes.
additional
So
cost.
maybe we might
Thank
see
you for following
Spider-Man
us and
or
believing in us. I want to give a big shout out to our community. Thank you for caring and telling us what
maybe
you think.
Captain Marvel.
We're listening, and as fans ourselves, we're all working every day to make Marvel's Avengers worthy of your support. Please stick around after the show to ask questions and chat. On behalf of the whole Marvel's Avengers team, thank you for tuning in to the first Marvel's Avengers War Table. In the coming months, we'll talk about our first post-launch hero, our upcoming beta, and of course, our launch, when Marvel's Avengers arrives September 4th.
Right, so they're going to be doing
I'm
another
Casey
one of
Lynch,
these?
And I'll see you next time.
Okay. All right, let's hear from the devs. Like I said, I think the biggest thing that's really kind of like, or the 2 biggest things is probably the character design of just the way that they act and everything, the way that they like sound. Like Tony doesn't sound like Tony Stark. He sounds like Deadpool, which that's totally wrong for his character. Even in the comics, he didn't sound like fucking Deadpool. The other big one, like I said, was just the lack of enemies. That's like the 2 biggest red flags so far. Everything else, it seems pretty balanced. Like you're going to be doing Gonna be doing a lot of, oh god, this music. So that was it. Wow. I wonder if there is a trailer on YouTube yet. I pretty much called that right there of like having, you know, you got your main base of operations and then you go to the table and zoom into a match or into a into a mission and do all that. I called Murdoch Brainiac first thing of all. So let's go. Marvel's Avengers game. Do. Live now. Extended gameplay live. Are they still going? Oh, they might be. Oh, they're still going over here. Don't care for chat. No. Some messages such as potential not visible. Hide the fucking chat altogether. Wait, this seems like it's still going. I was gonna try and check out the trailer, but I guess they're still rolling it. Oh, cool, Twix. The graphics look great. The gameplay actually looks like a lot of fun. It's gonna take me a minute to get past the characters sounding totally different. Like that's probably gonna be the biggest thing with everybody, and we kind of seen that as soon as they showed off the voice acting and everything. Like, they have an all-star cast. Nothing against voice actors and voice actresses that are doing their job. It's just the way the characters are directed. Basically, it's kind of weird the way they're written and everything. They're going for something different than the movies, and that is the wrong way to go about it. Because everybody's in love with the characters from the movies. Like everybody loves, you know, like Tony Stark is this mastermind that is, you know, he's down to earth, but he's still cracking jokes and everything, you know. And that was just like, let's go. No, he's not Deadpool. Don't make him Deadpool. Or also like, you know. He's supposed to be the opposite of like Spider-Man. He's the one that's supposed to ground Spider-Man. So if they put Peter Parker in there, then you're just gonna have two people who are like, I'm flying, I'm swinging, woo. Outside of that though, like I said, it's like it's just weird character. And the robots all looking the same. Outside of that though, the gameplay looks really good. Graphics look great on this. I do like the combo system that they got going on. The HUD seems pretty decent, but there was a lot of frame rate slowing down in there. As soon as they turned that HUD on, the gameplay looked like it was slowing way down to like a 15-20 frame mark, which means it's gonna that will handle very stuttery. If it might be just something to do with the live stream though. What else? The combo system, though, just like upgrading your combo to be able to do different abilities and everything, that looked really cool. So far, I'd give this solid 8 out of 10. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. Co-op in there and everything. I guess if you really want to go the extra mile, you can there's replay value of unlocking everything for each character and whatnot. I don't really like tank characters, so Thor is kind of like for me, but somebody else will definitely like the tank character. I'm liking the look of Thor's, Thor's kind of like Devil May Cry looking stuff that he's doing. Black Widow looks really cool. She's got kind of like this, almost Street Fighter thing going on and whatnot, which is, that fits their character. The fighting style fits the character. It's just when they open their mouth and talk. That's the funny part about these characters in this game. Black Widow seems like she's pretty much spot on. Bruce Banner seems pretty spot on. It's just like Thor is kind of dry Thor that was like the cartoon Thor, and it's just like nobody cared for that. That's the reason why they switched it up in the movies. And then Tony Stark is like Deadpool, which is like he's supposed to be the one that like one of the masterminds of everything. He's all jump, hop, and skippy, hey. No Captain America. He was conspicuously missing from that whole thing, and I'm kind of wondering also if we can do all these suits from over the years of the comic books. I wonder if they're actually going to add in the what's it called? They're basically Captain Nazi there. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting. Seems very X-Men style storyline too, of like, oh, they're, you know, the Avengers or superheroes are bad people and whatnot thing, and which is literally a rip of the X-Men. And then, oh, we got to make sure that the public loves us now and everything. So, you know, we got that going on. Oh, and then the live stream is just going to end. Well, fine. I'm looking for the damn Marvel Entertainment. Looking for the damn cast production. Virtua Marvel's Shield. That's not. Oh, and the Shield members look pretty cool too in there. Marvel Studio Black Widow. Oh, so this is the actual. This is the actual Marvel. Deadpool head from Hasbro. This looks kind of creepy, but it makes perfect sense. This is something else. The Marvel Iron Man VR thing. I gotta download the demo of that and check that out. Yeah, Captain Marvel. She'll probably end up showing up in the game. Thinking Spider-Man. I would love to see Square Enix, like a cross between Square Enix and Insomniac, and bring, you know, Peter Parker that's a little bit older and everything, because it seems like this is set in the future. Bring that Peter Parker into the game. That'd be awesome to see a crossing between. What platforms is this coming out? You're gonna make me go back into the archive, ain't you? You shitheads. All right. How do I even do it with this new Twitcherooey? Table an hour ago. Oh, fuck off. Fucking Snickers commercial. Snicker. So Snicker. Yeah, get off my screen. What? 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. I'm busy here. I'm trying to check out the damn trailer over again. Can you go slow? You can go slow mo with this. Oh my! I can slow mo it. Where are we? Fucking half of the stream was literally a countdown timer. Like, okay. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like Twitch's player, because then you can't see. All right, so Black Widow, that's actually really cool. You can also customize the characters and everything. That's going to be a really cool thing. So they're freaking out, and then, oh my god, I got superpowers. So this right here is where, oh god, then it does that shit. Where they're showing. So I kind of hope, I'm really hoping that these are not the cutscenes, because these are pretty cheap ass cutscenes, to be all the way honest. This right here looks pretty good. This is in-game rendered cutscene. The other one was a CGI cutscene, but it's more like a stop motion comic cutscene, usually used by indie developers to save on money. But then we had, well, no, this is probably still in game. So Bruce Banner, definitely a different look than what we see in the movies, which, you know, like I said, that's going to be the biggest. It's going to be the biggest thing. The look and the sound of the characters are very different, and everybody's so used. I mean, we've had like what, 10 years worth of the Marvel movies to get used to these characters being a certain way. It's going to be hard to break. Like, this really does not look. Why does Tony Stark look like Thor? Tony Stark and Bruce Banner are like the nerd scientists of the team, where like Bruce Banner is the he's the chemical scientist, and Tony Stark is like the engineer. Like, why do they look the same? And you can't say that was Captain America, because he's got the fucking light in his chest. That's absolutely Iron Man. He doesn't even, like, that doesn't even look like Iron Man. When does Tony fucking have grown out hair and this and that stuff? Okay, Bruce, looking pretty cool. Like I said, the graphics on this look great. That's definitely one thing. We did see the Hulkbuster in here too. Yeah, right here. So I like that they did the movie scene where he's like looking into the camera and all that. So definitely some new faces. This guy's the dude that was doing all the experiments in X-Men. This is that guy right here, but he's more or less like Norman Osborn at the same time. Ah, I'm on fire. Wait, that's fucking Johnny Blaze, the one that was on fire. Look at that, it's Johnny Blaze. So the fantastic fuckheads. Fantastic Four fuckheads might end up in this game. Oh yay! Could this be? Wow! Could they actually turn this into? If they had the Marvel license and they got more characters coming, I wonder if they're going to turn this into the like AAA big budget version of Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Huh! That's some big brain logic. See what I did there, Marduk? So Marduk being the main villain. I don't know how I feel about that because I've seen other stuff that Marduk was in, like Marvel vs. Capcom, and I know he's just like, I have a big brain. Like it's so now that's gonna be 3 characters that are just like comedy relief. I don't know. I think the characters on this are really, and then this robot. You're just gonna be beating up like a million versions of this robot, smaller ones and bigger ones. Give us some extra enemies. Give us some extra enemy types. This robot, you're gonna figure this robot out in like 10 minutes, and you're gonna kick the shit out of all of them, and then you're just gonna plow through this game. It's not even gonna be fun after the first like 2 hours, if that. So it's cool that they're given kind of hopefully it's in the game though, because they didn't show that they were given backstory like in the game of like a written thing. Like Spider-Man did a great job at that. It was like, here's the suit, here's where it comes from, this is the reason why the powers are here. That was great. Insomniac did an awesome job with that. You need to do the same thing with all these Avengers. You know, if you're gonna have multiple outfits, let us know where they come from. Let us know the significance of them, everything. Give us a reason to care. Like for people that don't follow comic books 24/7, give them a reason to care. For the ones that do follow comic books, they get the, oh, I know this costume, that was cool. I mean, you can look it up on Wiki, but still. Okay, again, back to the combo stuff. So seeing like team combos, especially if you can do co-op combos, fucking awesome. We've been waiting for a game to actually try and pull this off. Devil May Cry, everybody was really hoping DMC5 would have co-op combos because you have like Nero and Dante or whatever, and it's just to be able to throw an enemy up in the air, juggle the shit out of him and everything. That'd be really cool if you can do that. It's not just, I power you up, now go and smash. It's like, it's all right, but it's just a buff, you don't like. I want to see what'd be a good one. The team up that happened in the movie where Thor, I want to see Iron Man bring out like a cannon or something, and Thor uses the power of thunder to boost the cannon, and boosh, like I want to see combos like that happening in a boss fight. Where it's like, oh, fuck, we just fucking comboed the shit out of that boss, and boom, and just boom, and you have this, like, big cinematic moment happen. It's sort of looking like that, but it's not, it's just basically looking like, okay, just go over there and just ba 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 ba, and just slam on the square button or whatever and beat the shit out of a robot. Like, that's what we're kind of seeing right here. Which is all right, but that gets stale very quickly, though. Okay, so he's literally bouncing the hammer off from each of them. He's doing the ground pound. Meanwhile, Thor's in the background back there doing a beatdown also. Again, they're not really working together, though. I guess this is because it's a single player version of it, not the co-op version. So I guess you can't, it'd be kind of cool if you could call over, your AI teammate in the fight and be like, okay, let's set up a combo, and then the AI actually reacts to it, and that's a lot of programming on the developer side, but it'd be kind of cool to have that there. I know everybody's gonna be like, well, just play it co-op. Well, some people don't have internet access, actually. Iron Man having his movie moment of everything's going to be blowing up. I'm going to be walking away looking like a badass. Oh, yeah. Not quite the spectacular moment that the movie had, but okay. So where was the other? Hold on. They got into, oh god, Twitch. There we go. Is this? No, this is a customization. Where was the co-op stuff? Right here. So this right here is just a buff. This isn't like that, it's not that hardcore of a thing. Like you could really, I don't know, like Thor powers up the hammer and then Hulk grabs them and chucks them like a dart or something, and then boom, 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 you smash through a bunch, like next level combo stuff like that. So this right here is actually pretty cool that they're showing the actual HUD and everything. So you're gonna have your abilities on a timer right down there. What we got? We have health bar. All right, so it's going to be like you're going to be able to use your powers over and over and over again. It's just they're going to be on kind of, the abilities are going to be on a timer, but your powers looks like is going to be, yeah, you're going to be able to use them over and over again. So you got your shield, the enemy's health. Enemy's health is actually regenning right there, and then Hulk. So your co-op partner's health up top right hand corner. All right, HUD's not bad. HUD's not bad at all. So instead of doing like this big thing of, you're blasting through the shield with like I said, like the Iron Man brings out the cannon and then, you charge it up and then boom, you have like this moment in the game. Instead, it's just like Thor just calling down an airstrike and taking it out. Okay. That's going to be cool for like the first 2 or 3 times that you do it. Then after that, it's like, I've seen this, I've done this. That's actually okay. That's actually really cool. You got like the grapple hook stuff and everything. She probably got her batons in there. Ads, really? I'm in the middle of checking. Oh my, son of a bitch, Twitch. Why you do this to me? I'm in the middle of literally checking out a trailer, and you're gonna do this. They haven't even posted the trailer up on the damn. Have they posted up on YouTube yet? Is it there yet on YouTube? Gotta be, right? The threat trailer. That's the first trailer. They're getting there. They should have already had it posted up. Robot killing simulator. That's what I'm kind of seeing here. They're trying to keep it, family friendly. Okay, so we have a lot of customization going on, which can be good for replayability and stuff. Though at the same time, this really reminds me of like an Anthem meets like Division kind of situation where it's going to be nothing but, okay, I need to go and farm out these boxes to find a piece of like rarity enough gear so we can go in and do this boss fight. And then you have like, a team of 3 in your party. One person's missing, a few pieces of gear because they hadn't had time enough to play the game. And then you're going to have to help them grind out a whole other so it's going to add like 2 or 3 extra hours of like grind fest to it. Which hopefully this game does not go with the grind fest mechanic, because that is just boring. Just damn boring. So how is this? Okay. Hold on. Show me the gameplay with the HUD up again, because that looked like it was. Okay, so it was just that spot in the live stream then. I'm seeing a lot of this gameplay with no HUD and then just very few moments with the HUD up. Because there was a moment where they had the HUD up, the heads up display was on where you can see the health bars and everything, and the damn frame rate went down to like 15 frames a second. I'm like, fuck. I guess it was just that moment in the live stream. Yeah, so see, then you're gonna be basically picking a whole bunch of shit. So all these robots are gonna be active RNG loot boxes that are gonna be pooping out different stuff onto the ground. You're gonna pick them all up, and then you're going to be having to go through and do item management nonstop in this shit and get rid of all these low tiers. So this like green one right here, probably you're just going to keep the legendary one that's going to have a certain look to it, and then you're going to get rid of all the purple ones. It's that type of gameplay that it bugs the shit out of me, and we keep seeing that. It's a game as a service, like, you know. It's one of these types of situations. I do like that they have different outfits for everyone. That's actually really cool. Like this, I mean, that's awesome right there. Getting to go around the ship and see little references to different stuff. That's gonna be really cool. Like I said, there's a lot of cool, and then there's a lot of stuff of like, okay, we've seen that before. It gets boring. Again, like I hope this is in the game where you can actually go through comic book, you know, see the comic book it's from that inspired it. See a little bit, you know, you click the triangle button or something, and then it flips it from the CGI look to like a paragraph of like, okay, this is what the suit represents and everything. That'd be awesome. Hopefully it'll be there. Black and gold, Black Widow, that's cool. Again, like that right that bugs the shit out of me, that Tony Stark is doing like, ooh, like, nah, man. Like, this is Deadpool. That's not Tony Stark. To me, that's Deadpool. That's not Tony Stark. And this is all going to be microtransaction. I can guarantee you. You're going to have to either work your ass off in the game to get up some time crystals or whatever the fuck it is, some space bucks to enable to, you know, buy all that shit, or you're gonna have to drop real world cash, some IRL money moolah to be able to unlock that stuff. So how much you want to bet that the DLC for this is going to be? There's another base with the Mass Effect mission where you break Jax out of the or Jack is no Jack where you break her as the prison cell and everything. That's what the missions are gonna be like. We break you out of AIM, so now come and work with the Avengers and whatnot. Sure, I will, or whatever. If they do that, then they'll probably have a bunch of like, you know, because I mean it's gonna take it's gonna take a lot to get like Spider-Man or something, like do it like a crossover like Insomniac Spider-Man to have him jump into this game, or they could do Miles Morales, have him jump into that'd be kind of cool too. Yeah, I do like this. You can actually build up the ship as you run through. Hopefully, you can customize the ship too. That'd be really nice. Add your own little flair to your ship and everything, and then when your buddies log in, they can see all your customizations and all that stuff. Have a moment where Nick Fury comes in. He's like, I like what you did with the place and everything. Not exactly my aesthetic, but it works. You know, like have those kind of, you know, fun little moments. I like how they tried to make the characters look like the movie characters for the most part. That's what they're showing for the most part. I mean, there's a ton of comic book, you know, influence in here, but then they made them sound totally different. Like their personality is totally different. There we go. So that's like, I like the look of it. It's just the personality is weird to me. All right. Hulkbuster. Yeah, hopefully we see a lot of little things like that too, with like different mission types and everything. So you don't it's not just run over here, destroy everyone, grab the loot. Run over there, destroy everyone, grab the loot. Oh, and there's a cutscene in between there too to make a storyline go, so you halfway give a shit what the hell you're doing. Like that's what these games usually turn into. It's just like, okay, I just destroyed everyone. I clicked the button and cutscene. Destroy everybody again. Click a button. Cutscene. Barely any puzzle type of stuff or anything that's like different, just to break up the, you know, the same old. So this is kind of cool right here that they do, like there's gonna be a bunch of side missions and stuff, so maybe there will be some, you know, references to other heroes out in the world and everything. Definitely we'll end up seeing, I can guarantee you that the DLC is going to be like tease before they drop the DLC. We will have a side mission where it's like, go in, do the side mission, you'll get a tease for the next hero, and that will be the build up hype for the DLC. So yeah, overall, like I said, overall I'd say it's a solid 8 out of 10. The gameplay looks sharp, looks fun. We don't know how the servers are going to work. That could turn the game into a solid 6 out of 10. Who knows? If the servers don't work and people are trying to play co-op, or if you have to log in online, just because they say it's a single player experience does not mean it's not always connected online. And if you can't connect to the servers, then there's a good chance that the game is just not going to work, like we've seen with Anthem, Division, Ghost Recon, Destiny, etc., etc. I'm pretty sure Destiny works like that, where the game just doesn't work if you can't log in. But yeah, that's always one of those things. This is definitely setting up to be a loot box microtransaction fest, though. You can just tell by the gameplay of it. This might be one of the coolest things of this whole trailer is like you find oh, there was Captain America's shield in the background there. You find the ship and then you rebuild it back up so it flies again. Probably one of the coolest things I've seen so far. The whole thing. In between that and the combo system, because I'm a sucker for a good combo system. I like combat with combos, especially if it's a lock on, and if you can do co-op combos, damn. But I'm not seeing anything co-op combo wise. I'm just seeing you both run up to the same robot and beat the shit out of it. So let's see. They have a chance of outdoing Devil May Cry at its own game right here. This looks so much like Destiny, it hurts. You even have the fucking cursor thing in there. Okay, I think that was, yeah, okay. So then it's just the devs, and then thanks for watching. Okay. Well, that was Avengers. How long have I been going for? About an hour. It is 2:00. Actually, I gotta fix my audio stuff and everything to still. Whoops. That's the screen I'm looking for. So yeah. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. Night City Wire. I'll definitely be streaming that one also. Hopefully that's like maybe a 2-hour showcase. Probably not. Probably like an hour and a half at the most. Be seeing some gameplay of that. That's going to be very interesting just to see where, because they've pushed this game back so many times. It's going to be interesting to see just what they've done with gameplay wise, or if it was for story wise, or maybe there was a bunch of stuff that was glitching out, stuff falling through levels and everything. That's usually why they push stuff back is because they find a bunch of glitches. But was it no? Which one? Oh, Ghost of Tsushima just went gold, so that one is definitely coming out on time. Outside of that, yeah, I'll be back with that stuff. But I think I'm gonna call this stream for now, and then maybe be back a little bit later on with more Last of Us 2, and try and get through another chunk of that, and yeah, hopefully I'll be finishing that in the next couple streams. And then on top of that, probably some more Warzone, some more Mortal Kombat and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much the. Oh, and then Ghost of Tsushima next month. That's coming up, and I got PS1 night. I'm gonna be trying to do some retro gaming on that. Check out an old trilogy of games that they don't make anymore, and I just want to refresh my memory on it. That's a surprise one. That's a surprise stream that's coming up. Gonna refresh the memory and see whether or not that trilogy could use like a remaster or whatever. But it'd be more of a remake at this point. So yeah, that's all that's coming up soon. So as always, you can catch the VOD on YouTube and YouTube at Warwolf, and Instagram. Hopefully I'll be getting around to uploading some stuff on there, and Tone Wolf, some new music videos going up on there, guitar cover stuff. Outside of that, probably more Let's Talks. I definitely have one more Let's Talk big one coming up on, I forget what it exactly was, but it's a big one. So that'll be coming up on the YouTube channel also very soon. So Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna try and get this audio stuff working a little bit better. So I'm not running everything through one channel and everything. Streamer side stuff. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be back a little bit later on tonight. Anyways, I'm probably gonna have to reinstall OBS and everything, so it's gonna take a minute getting everything set up and all that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see ya next time.